Hi, I'm Andrew. Before I jump into the content that I have for you guys, I want to give a little bit of a background on me. So, I am a U.S. Marine veteran. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2020, right in the middle of the COVID pandemic. And something that I saw a lot going on at that time was small businesses being hurt by government mandates and lockdowns, and just everything else that was going on that year. That did not sit well with me because I am a huge believer that small business is absolutely the backbone of America. So I started my company, Sovereign SEO, to help small businesses connect to more people so that you guys can in turn help more people and meet your business growth goals. So with that in mind, I have some tips for you guys on how to do exactly that. First of all, I want to give you a little bit of context on why this is important. So, this is a tool I have called Ahrefs, and it allows me, among other things, to search for different keywords and see how many people are searching for those every month. So, I typed in the simplest one I could find for what you guys do, just Phoenix General Contractor, and these are words that people search for related to that. So, General Contractor Phoenix gets searched 300 times a month, and variations on that are also getting searched, right? So just for Phoenix alone, there are hundreds of people looking for your general contracting services every month. If we typed in Mesa or Gilbert or Tempe or Scottsdale, all of those locales in the valley would have their own volume. So essentially, we are between all these keywords probably talking about several thousand people searching for your services every month. So with that in mind, I'm sure you can see the value of bringing as much of that traffic as possible to your page so that people will reach out and contact you, so that you can, in turn help those people and do more business. So with that in mind, the few tips I have for you, the first one has to do with content on your website. And by the way, it's absolutely beautiful website. I love the little video intro here, showing off some of the amazing work that you guys have done. But again, we want to make sure that people are seeing the website. It's not going to be doing you much good unless it gets on page 1 of Google for the right things. So again, that's why we're here for these tips. So content on your website. What I would suggest is that you guys add some text sections down here. And in those text sections, you would want to talk about these keywords. You would want to say, like literally verbatim, General Contractor Phoenix, or Phoenix General Contractor in those in those words down here. What that does is when people search for that, it allows Google to kind of say, hey, this is a page that's talking about that. Let's make sure that they're on the list of sites that we throw up to this search. So one idea I like to suggest to people is, because the content doesn't necessarily have to be here on your homepage. I like to suggest like a drop down, like locations that has a drop down, like right here how you have the examples of your work. You could do the same thing with just locations, and then have a location for Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, Gilbert, Mesa, etc., wherever you guys do work in the valley. And on those pages, you would include text that had the keywords for that locale. The reason I suggest the location pages is it can be kind of tricky to get all the locale keywords onto a single page, without making it sound like you're trying to do exactly that. And if you have location pages and enough content on those pages, you can mention the keywords that you need to very organically. So that's my first suggestion, is getting content with the keywords that you want people searching for on your website. That'll let Google know that your website is something that they want to put in front of people when they're searching for those. My second suggestion is something called backlinks. A backlink is just any time that your website is mentioned on the internet. So currently you guys have 373 backlinks, meaning that you're mentioned on the internet 373 times. However, these are only coming from 38 different websites, and we can take a look at the keywords you're ranking for as a result. But what you really want is to have good quality backlinks. Quality backlinks is actually more important than quantity. So When I say quality, I mean backlinks that come from websites that have a good reputation and that are related to the services you provide. So if you guys had a backlink from like a bakery or something, it probably wouldn't be all that impactful. Unless it was like an example of your work that you guys had done on a bakery shop or something. But you see my point, that it's more helpful to have backlinks from sites that are relevant to the services that you provide. So let's take a look at the keywords that you guys are ranking for based on your current backlink profile and the content on your page. So this is what Google sees based on what's on your site and the backlinks that you have that you should be ranking for. So Temac, it's great. You're front and center for that. Obviously, you want to be up there for your name. These are the rest of what you're ranking for. These, I would guess, are places that you guys have done work. And it's probably great to oh yeah, it certainly would be, because it's your portfolio page that's linked. So I'm sure it's very helpful to have you guys on these searches, because if people are searching for these things, then they can see some of your work too. But what's more valuable is to capture traffic for people searching for explicit things like Phoenix General Contractor or Mesa General Contractor, things that indicate that right here, right now, they are looking for your service, right? So let's see if down here you have any of those, maybe on page 2. Okay, so this would be a relevant one for you guys, new homes in Arcadia. However, you guys are on page 9 for that, right? So what we want is to get keywords that indicate that people are searching for the work that you do in the locations that you do it. Those keywords are absolute gold for you. So the first 2 suggestions I made, content on your site, location-based keyword content on your site, and backlinks to show that your site is a reputable site for those things, would be super impactful for you guys. That would really help collect a lot of the traffic, traffic as far as, this traffic that we talked about over here, where people are searching for GCs in Phoenix, and it would help get that on your page so that people can see this beautiful website that you have. And what that's going to do is it's going to have those people reaching out to you so that you guys can do more work. Let's see. I do have one more tip for you guys, and that is, I pulled up this Google search to demonstrate. This right here is called the map pack. So when I search for General Contractor Phoenix, they pull up their own little business directory, more or less. That's what the map pack is. And as you can see, you have some competitors being ranked in here in the top 3. Now, I bet if we open up more businesses, we'd find you guys further down the list. But something you can do to get yourselves into the top 3 is to go out and, sorry, one step back. What's important to get you ranked here is something called a citation. A citation is just anywhere that your business address, name, and phone number are all listed together online. So generally that's somewhere like BBB, Yelp, Yellow Pages. Those are the sorts of pages that you get citations. So what you can do here is you can go find the directories that these guys are cited in and get your business cited in those directories as well. And then go out and get a few more on top of that so that you have everything the competition does plus some. All right, so that's my third and final suggestion. Altogether, to go back over the suggestions that I've had, the first one is adding content to your site that indicates what services you do, where you do them, right? General Contracting Phoenix, General Contractors Mesa, General Contractors in Tempe, those sorts of words. Number 2, get backlinks from reputable and relevant sites so that you can be ranked highly for those keywords. And number 3, get citations so that you can also have your business appearing in this high profile area here as well. That's all I have for you. I truly hope this information has been helpful. I would absolutely love to hear back from you guys with any questions, or if I can do any work to help you guys out with this. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing back from you.